Satnam. What is Kundalini energy and how does it work? Before we get into understanding what Kundalini is, it's helpful to know what other types of energies like Prana and Apana are. Prana is a more familiar concept to most of us. It's more of a physical type of energy. It's the life force we get from, breathing in air, taking in food, interacting with each other, and receiving exchange of auras and others' energies. It's very nourishing energy, and it gives that kind of healthy, vital power. Then Apana is the opposing to Prana energy. So it's eliminating and cleansing. So with breath in, we take in Prana. With breath out, we get rid of all the toxins, everything we don't need, Apana, through Apana. If you think of like a deep sigh, essentially it's buildup of Apana that hasn't been released, and the body just needs to do this deep exhale to even out Prana and Apana balance. Kundalini energy is more of a spiritual type of energy in nature. It's the energy of the soul. So it's a part of us that has been there throughout all of our lifetimes. And it comes with us in every lifetime. However, most of the time it just sits dormant at the base of the spine, unused. Well, it sits there available to us, but because a lot of us are in kind of like this survival mode, living out of our first chakra, root chakra, just kind of getting by, worrying about our safety, making money just to pay bills, right? All of those regular life things we gotta do. It really isn't enough for Kundalini energy to start functioning. So there are two conditions that need to happen in order for Kundalini energy to get stimulated and go up. One is Prana and Apana need to be balanced so that they work well together. What happens is Prana and Apana meet together at the navel point. Navel point is located 2 inches below the belly button, and it's the center of our essence as well as center of transformation. So when Prana and Apana are strong and healthy, they meet at the navel point and this pressure is created. Then this pressure is what creates that heat, but it's not like hot heat. It's just kind of this, mysterious type of heat that then starts to stimulate Kundalini energy, and then it comes alive. So when it comes alive, it has the tendency to go up, to move up, right? Like everything, that is high vibration wants to rise up. So it starts moving up. And, that's pretty easy to achieve after, just a few Kundalini yoga classes, or even, walking, or of course, other types of yoga. Anything that works for you will work to balance out Prana and Apana. However, what happens then, second condition for Kundalini to rise need to happen, and that it needs the room to move up. But most of the time, our energy is blocked. Our main energy channel is called Sushumna, and it goes from the base of the spine, along the spine, into the brain stem and into the brain, and then going to 10th gate, or the top of the head. So that's how Kundalini travels. But then unfortunately, a lot of blocks happen along this Sushumna channel. And these blocks are created by any kind of trauma, any kind of wounding, just emotions, right? Just, somebody hurt us and we just kind of, take it, right? I mean, take it meaning just retain in our body. If we're angry with someone, I mean, of course, it's not the thing to do to go and yell back at them and spit that energy back out, because it does return then to you anyway, right? But, releasing that anger, again, through body work, through deep breath, right? Just through forgiveness, love, doing all of those things. If we don't do all of those things, then that energy stays in the body, and that negative energy, it becomes denser and denser and denser, and then it blocks Sushmuna, and Kundalini can't rise up. So that's why we have so much spinal work, spinal twists and all these different exercises in Kundalini yoga to release those blocks. So then, once those blocks are released, Kundalini can travel up. And then again, why does it matter? Why do we need this Kundalini energy? A lot of people, they say they have, really good lives and they're fine, they're doing good, they have enough, right? All of those things. And it's true. Kundalini is one of those things that unless you experience it, you don't know how difficult you have had it all this time. We have the conditioning that, just be happy with what you have, you have like roof over your head, your job is not that great, but it pays bills, so stick with it, right? So we, our mind plays tricks on us and says, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. But the thing is, we have nothing to compare with, because, we don't remember what we learned in previous lifetimes, right? So we're kind of clueless. And our mind on this planet Earth, polarity planet, works through comparison. So when we don't have anything to compare to, it's kind of hard to appreciate Kundalini yoga and energy. But that's exactly what Kundalini classes provide. Kundalini yoga classes provide. They give you an experience, a glimpse of what that Kundalini essence feels like. And then you'll never be the same, right? You want more of that growth, expansion. You see, when Kundalini rises, it goes up the chakras, right? As it goes up the Sushmuna, it opens up each chakra. So, it's starting at the root chakra. All of a sudden, with Kundalini awakened, you feel safe. You feel safe no matter what. Pandemic going on. You're fine. You're not scared. Wars are going on. You're fine. You're not scared. That's Kundalini. Then it goes up to sacral chakra and it starts working its magic there. And what kind of magic comes from that? Well, all of a sudden you become more creative. I mean, not just, I'm not talking, you start painting all of a sudden. Of course you might, but, that's kind of like a sidekick that might happen. Creative meaning creating your life differently, opening up to more possibilities, becoming more sensual. Your sexual energy now is interacting with Kundalini, and all of a sudden you feel different. You have more sensations, and it's beautiful and it's enjoyable. And then it keeps going and goes into third chakra, and then like solar plexus chakra, which is center of inner power. Next thing, you feel more alive, you feel more powerful. You don't feel like you're being controlled by the outside world, by the people in your life, just kind of keeping up with your life, right? All of a sudden you feel like, oh, I'm in the driver's seat. And it feels good, and that's Kundalini. And it goes higher into heart chakra. Oh, and here this is the center where we get a glimpse of what, now we are 3D dimension planet Earth, right? Moving into 4D. So this is like our heart is our glimpse into that 4D reality, even more so, where, you know, your heart opens up and for no reason you just feel love and you feel connection to others, and, you know, you start getting an idea of what oneness is all about. And I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And then, of course, throat chakra, and then, you know, your other center of creation, you know, opens up, and you can speak your truth, and your words are articulate, they're precise, they're drips of gold for yourself and others. And then Kundalini moves into third eye chakra, and your all-seeing eye starts opening up. You know, you see true reality, Satnam, you know, the truth. You see true reality in front of you, not what your eyes see. You know, you read an article and it's not linear. What says in the article, then, you know, what I absorb and receive. No, you start reading between the lines. You receive omniscient type of information that goes all around, like an owl head. You can see everything. That's your third eye. And then 10th gate, 7th chakra opens up, and then it's, you know, yeah, that one is wordless, speechless. I can't even describe, you know, not sure myself what that feels like, you know, I'm not sure. But I'm sure it's amazing. So that's Kundalini for you. So that's why I do Kundalini yoga. It, you know, changed my life. And having all of those experiences that I have not have imagined. And of course, you know, I'm not even talking about outside life, right? Once that Kundalini energy raises up, you know, you change a lot. And your outside world, therefore, changes completely. And that's when you go, wowzers, right? So I hope that gives you a better idea of, you know, what Kundalini energy and Kundalini yoga is all about. And, you know, hopefully you can practice. You know, you can practice. If you live in Edmonton, come to Atma Yoga. I teach there. Otherwise, I'll see you here on YouTube. Take care.